And now I'm kindly inviting my co-host, Adam Carswell, for giving us closing remarks. Adam, please. You're welcome.
Thank you, Eugene. And I have to say thank you to Eugene, Jill, and Daniel for all taking part in this here today. As you guys can see too, so I have these weird window ceilings in my condo, which are actually really nice, I should say. But at this very moment, sun's shining down, so we'll take that as a sign that this is the moment to speak. As I said, thank you everyone here today. Vít, I remember I was trying to find the video. We'll have to look it up later, when I first met you in Washington, D.C., probably 2 or 3 years ago. Never did I think that I'd be standing here now giving this speech, but I'm definitely glad that I am. That was a really cool meeting. Joey Langenbrunner was there, Thomas Walls, Bogey, you were there. Probably a few other people that were on the call today were there as well. And I love Liberland. I mean, anyone that knows me knows this is a country that I'm passionate about, and really excited for, as we discussed today, the future. I think one thing that really stands out to me from the presentations today, and I was kind of meditating on this before speaking, but you know, I know Jeff Berwick alluded to it a few times, and so do some other speakers. But if you think back to when those who founded America, the US, those who kind of left Europe or other parts of the world because they were tired of being told what to do, they wanted to live life on their own terms, they had that underlying spirit of freedom. And I noticed one cool thing, honestly, about being born in the States. Obviously, I'd say I'm someone who's like very open to thinking anything could happen anywhere around the world now, so I wouldn't be like America's the best place to live forever. But one cool thing about growing up in the US is, I think from that underlying spirit of freedom, you're kind of raised in this environment where you're just, in my opinion, you're just trained to swing for the fences. You're trained to swing big. And that's the same feeling I get when I'm unified with my Liberlandians here and everyone who's tuned in right now. I think we all just have that underlying spirit of freedom and wanting to swing for the fences and just go for the biggest dreams that we have possible. And that's really what it takes. And so the cool thing is that, using this phrase again, the spirit of freedom is not tied to a specific piece of land. And clearly it's not today. It's a spirit. And right now that spirit is focused on Liberland. We're in our 5th year. You know, we're building a country. I don't know how many people can say that. I still can't believe that I'm a part of this. And I think it's just really valuable for us to realize that we really, everyone who's tuned in here right now, really are the people who can help shape the future of the world that we desire, which is just a world with, based on the non-aggression principle, right? You know, not a whole lot of need for war or violence or anything like that at the end of the day. So I'm sure some of you saw as well, Roger Veer hopped back on here. I'm gonna hand it off to him here in a second, because we were messaging, and as you saw earlier, he was doing some giveaways. So we got to end it with a giveaway. But before I get over to Roger, I do want to say a few more things. Joey Langenbrunner is always a good person to get in touch with for this, from the Liberland Aid Foundation. And if you guys are tuned in today and you're not a part of what we're doing or building at Liberland, I'm sure there's a way that you can add value to our team. So just remember, reach out to any of the panelists, reach out to us on Facebook. I know Facebook is always a really good place to reach out to us. Email, you know, we're looking for people to serve and help us grow this country into the one that we desire. So I've got one more special announcement, but before that, I do want to flip it back over to our friend Roger Veer here. Roger, you got any goodies for us?
There we go. Thank you for giving me the video back. So yeah, for anybody that didn't make it the last time, all you need is the Bitcoin.com wallet or any other wallet that can sweep a private key. And I'm about to put up on the screen here a bunch of private keys. I just put up 60 of them ready to go. So there's $10 each on each of them for you. So and spread the good word. Like, cryptocurrencies are the best tool the world has ever seen to rein back in governments and their control of the world and the economy. So here we go. Let me share my screen. And everybody that's ready there, here we go. And we should be able to see in real time as those get claimed and scanned. So start scanning there. Yep, somebody already got the first one. There's 3. Okay, there's first 4. Here, let's do the next 4. There they go, just like that. So, and then one per person I'll ask, and if you guys manage to scan two, give it to your mother or brother or sister or pass it along. So.
Is there any way we could check and see if it was just the same person this whole time?
You could check on the blockchain, but you don't know for sure if it's even going to the same, excuse me, if it's going to the same address or not each time.
Which is
So
actually
there we go. Here's some more gifts for everybody.
And that's actually the beauty
It's
of
all
it.
on chain, and they're really sad and disappointing. You can cut these up onto pieces of paper and give them out to trick or treaters or people at restaurants or anyone anywhere. They're really disappointing. So these are $10. If we were doing this with BTC, the BTC version of Bitcoin, you would only wind up with maybe $9 when you would claim this, and then you would only be able to send the next person $8, who would then lose some more money there as well. So one last one to claim on this page. Anybody? There we go. And then here, one more page.
Feels good to make money during coronavirus.
Yeah, just like that. Boom, boom, boom. So, and please share Bitcoin Cash and all cryptocurrencies with your friends and family and relatives and everybody else just like that. Because this is one of the best tools the world has ever seen to bring more economic freedom to the world. And I'll double check. I sent that from the same wallet, so there's a slight chance that we're bumping into this 25 transaction limit. Yeah, so that's it for this one at the moment. I can do one more batch if there's people that didn't claim any yet. That'll be, and I'll show you how to do this. Head on to gifts.bitcoin.com if you want to do this yourself. And I'm rushing through because I gave a full demo. If you want to see the whole demo of how it works, you can do it the next time. So we'll do 20 more gifts here with $10 each. And here we go. And the very final step is to fund it. And here we go. There we go. Sending. And if you haven't tried out Cash Shuffle, it helps you have privacy with your Bitcoin Cash transactions. So here's some more that are all ready to go. Go ahead and scan. There they go. Boom, boom, boom. And then a few more. And again, thank you guys all so much for being part of this movement. I think now that we have access to the internet and we can spread these ideas of the benefits of free markets and voluntarism, I think it's our chance to really shine. And I think David is right that we shouldn't overstate our case, but our case is really, really strong. Just look around at the places that have more statism. They're not doing as well as the places that have less statism. So thank you so much for the opportunity to let me give out more of those Bitcoin Cash
Thank you very much, Richard.
icons there as well. So thank you guys.
All right. Yes. Thank you, Roger. Thank you for giving back to the people that think like you. All right. So my final announcement, I guess I just want to say this one more time to you guys too. Remember, if you want to, get citizenship or get involved, etc. I mean, one last call to action. Any time or energy that you'd like to donate to Liberland is going to help us make this the country that we desire. Some of you may know, Tom Walls knows this because Tom Walls is also a fellow DJ. I'm a DJ, and I have lined up a Facebook Live DJ event right after this. So I'm going to be playing live on Facebook for the next hour. I'm going to put the link here in the chat. Vít, I hope you're okay with me doing this. If not,
Awesome.
I guess it's
awesome.
It's too
After part, I was thinking to invite you for a dinner in the virtual reality, but then
You could do both. Maybe you know what? I got to play live at the Somnium Disco Tech eventually. That's what we got to do. So Artur, I guess we'll be in touch.
awesome.
But yes, everyone, thank you so much for joining us here today. Before I close, I guess I should say, Vít, did you have any final words?
I would really like to thank everybody again for joining us.